make America great again. For real. For real.
10 topics raw and uncut.
Go get your brother some.
I'm about to pull. What I got, understanding your powers.
Ooh, wait. Sure.
What I want to say about understanding your powers, it be the females for me. Even my clients, like I have some clients where I just say you pretty, and they just, oh, for real, like, oh, thanks, like, oh, like they didn't even know for real, like. And I feel like it be men that destroy women, had them feeling less than what they is. I feel like women just need to know who they is. Get into your power, get into yourself, love yourself, understand your powers, understand that you can make anything happen you want to make happen. That's what I got to say about understanding your power.
Okay, well, mine's just kind of short and brief as well, because either you understand your motherfucking self or you don't. Like, ain't nobody got 6, 7, 10 years to be sitting here trying to help you understand what the fuck you should have already been done understood by then. You know if you a bitch. You know if you a good person. You know if you got flaws. You know those things. Why in the fuck is you sitting here acting like you don't? The things I acknowledged about my motherfucking self, I'm fucking working on, have worked on, step far from some of those things. But I'm still a work in progress. The fact is, I'm moving towards being the best me. I ain't trying to be better than nobody. Some of you simple bitches, like, you ain't even fucking relevant. Like, why do you keep thinking you are? You know you simple when you lay down at night. I'm not fucking around. Now, that's what I got to say about understanding your powers. Know what type of bitch you is and the bitch you ain't.
Facts.
And let's work on being a better. I just had to pull this one. Lord, I ain't even trying to preach nor, because I ain't none of that. You see what I'm saying? I just be for right, like give and take. Oh my God. What the fuck do y'all be thinking when y'all want somebody to keep giving you? Any day you work, you let 20 minutes of that not be on your goddamn check. And see how you gonna cut the fuck up. And you want that 32-cent refunded today. Because I got my hours down pat what the fuck I done did. I need to get my money. It's the same thing with anything else. How in the fuck you think it's gonna be correct if you just taking? They ain't never received a motherfucking thing, actually. They received lies. They received broken goddamn promises. They received all that shit. But that's when you develop the attitude, fuck it, pay me. That's give and take.
Facts. Even your car would not allow you to drive it if you don't gas it up. It's no way. Put something in me, then I'll move.
That pretty motherfucker just sitting there.
And that's just facts. And that's how you should be. You should just be a pretty motherfucker just sitting there. Unless somebody give me what I need to give you what you need. That's in any situation. Don't let people get over on you. Or you will be drained. You will be dry. You don't
It's
want that.
fuck. Like, it ain't no damn understatement. Like, everything she said, and you see how calm, but you know she said what she said, that's life. Like, you ain't got to raise your voice to get nothing through to nobody. We hear you. But is you listening?
Mm-hmm. Y'all ever had that status y'all just posted and then you just felt a million people getting guilty? Well, why do you feel guilty if it doesn't apply to you? The fact that you know it applies to you is the reason why you're guilty. That's the guilt for me.
Okay, so guilt for me. I ain't even gonna start preaching because I will. I'm talking about tabernacle, house of God around this motherfucker. Much goddamn guilt folks need to have fucking in my life. So, this little topic is sensitive. Guilt, it boils down to this. The biggest thing people should have, because of me, I'm going to say it in a few words, and I'm going to be done with it. You know what the fuck you did. Let's not sit here and grab this audience trying to make them feel compassion for your stupid ass.
If you know what you did, stand on that.
I did it.
If you no longer that person no more, I did that. I'm sorry for doing that, but that's no longer me. Simple as that. Like, why do people fail to realize that?
You gonna keep this lie going forever? That shit just sitting up in your heart. No wonder you be miserable. That is too much motherfucking darkness and weight. That is weight, honey.
Stimulating in your soul. It's just
fucking festive.
For real.
That's a dark place. So we gonna leave guilt right there. Stand on what the fuck you did. Cause at that point in time, you meant it. Mm-hmm. Or you wouldn't have done it. Cause what I don't do is what the fuck I don't do.
And if you didn't, just say that. Stand on it. Own that.
Be prepared for some of the stuff I be pulling. Goddamn narcissism.
You pull everything you need to pull.
God gotta get this shit out of my heart. That's why he got me sitting here talking about it. I can move the fuck forward. Narcissism. Everything is a lie. We just gonna tell you. I don't care if you the baddest bitch with the biggest ass, with the best knowledge. Michelle Obama can run into a narcissist.
Even Beyonce got problems with Becky.
And that is that. So you changed your whole motherfucking world for this fool that wasn't doing nothing but playing on you from day one. How did you keep that up? So this little bitch had a facade for almost 8 years? What in the west side of hell is going on with this? You mean to tell me everything you was looking in my eyes saying was a lie? Oh my God. Then they come with the love bombing. Everything is excessive. They excessively, overly love you. This bastard even rubbed your damn feet tonight. You feeling so special and shit. That's some cold shit. And that's what I'm going to say about narcissism. It's all about power control. It's all about they looking in the mirror seeing what they want to be. That's what it's really about. Okay, so get on. I'm already on your team. What is you talking about? I'm trying to grab your hand and bring you with me because I think you got potential to do it, you know.
Thanks.
And be loyal and be honest and be a partner of mine. I ain't got to be around here worried about, but all the bullshit you done motherfucking conjured up in your goddamn head to try to screw me has caused me like, you ain't even worth. So let me take my little broken ass over here and get fixed from the shit you done discombobulated and be a better version of myself like I am now.
Narcissists, they don't have no feeling towards nobody but self. Like, they only know what they want and what they desire. And they don't take in consideration of nobody's feeling and who they fuck off or betray on the way. It doesn't bother them, like none whatsoever. And it's hard to change their mind because 9 times out of 10 be made up, and they believe what they believe. And it's like, how can you blame them? Because as the opposite, you believe what you believe, you know. And what I believe is right, you know. What they believe is wrong. You just stick to what you believe. But I feel like you always want to put positive out in the world. I feel like karma is real. And what you dish out is what is going to come back full circle. Like, it's going to. Like, ain't no way around it. Should apply to everybody. You know, you got them females, or it could be vice versa. I'm only speaking on the female per se because I'm a female. But I feel like when females have boundaries, you say, oh, I want this and I want that, and you know, you exact. I feel like that should apply to everybody, you know, when you're in the dating stage. Some people get the man who ain't going. Some people get the man who's pushovers. So they try to apply the boundaries to the pushovers when it should apply to everybody. Oh, he paying this, but he just getting away scot-free. No, your boundaries is your boundaries, and it should apply to everybody. If somebody eliminate themselves, they eliminate themselves. You know, you say, oh, I require this, this, and this in a relationship. Me personally, what I require in a relationship, be honest in a relationship. You know, give and take. Like I said, if you don't have those qualities, then you just exempt yourself. You know, if you say you got to come with this, this, and this, but you only giving this, you don't exempt yourself, and it's on to the next. Boundaries, set your boundaries and stick to it. It don't just apply to certain people or certain individuals. No, what you can stand for is what you can stand for, and stand on that. You know, be able to back that up. If you can't do, you know, you can't give me what I want, then it just is what it is. You X'd out. On to the
And
next.
if I can't give you what you want, then leave me.
Exactly. Simple as that.
Okay, and relationships for me is basically over the fuck rated. Like they overrated to me at this point, because I've been in relationships my entire life. I've seen single people, I've seen people that's dating, I've seen this, I've seen that. Listen here. If I did not find my teammate that we gonna improve each other, that it's just like you the yin to my yang. Like, we had to be meant for each other. If I ain't gonna experience that, you can take it all from me. Like, I'm serious, because I'm so content with myself. I know what I would like. I know what I want to eat. I ain't got time to want no ham hocks and you tell me how it look disgusting. Listen here. That's what I want though. Okay, so now I'm stuck eating this when I don't care if it was $50. That ain't what my taste buds wanted. I don't want to have to be doing all that every day. That stuff draining on the smallest things. That's the type of stuff that goes on in relationships. So my thing is, if you ain't gonna be my life partner, you ain't gonna be the yin to my yang, you ain't gonna, anytime I'm slacking, you dare to catch it. Woo! I'm talking about quick on your feet. If you can't be like that, then what do I even want to waste my time with you for? Like, that shit don't even make sense. I'm asking to get you to be miserable. Like, what is we talking about? I can wash my own car if that's the goddamn case. Sex is really a mind thing. When you so driven and you thinking you only do it because you know the other person is damn near deprived, like, for real, because you on a whole milli. That's what you thinking about. You thinking about success. You thinking about helping the world. You thinking about doing this. You thinking about doing that. That little small talk is beneath me. So to me, relationships, energy. That's the one I have the most to say about, but I'm going to say the least. Because God working on me, remember. So I'm going to say the least with this. It's just this simple. If you meet me on level 1, we on level 1. If you try to take it up a notch to level 5, we the fuck on level 5. If you had the audacity to take it to number 10, goddamn it, 10 is what the fuck you finna get. You ain't giving me nothing, slapping me in my face with a level 10, and I'm supposed to give you a level 2. Who the fuck you think you is? Life don't work like that. So if you want a level 2 tone, that's what you better give. Because I already knew what level you was on when you walked through the door. My energy's so strong and intact. Them chakras in alignment, sweetheart. You didn't fool me like none. I recognized what I was dealing with the second I saw you. The moment, that very moment I saw you, I knew what I was dealing with, honey. God gave that to me. So all the lies you think you tell me, all the front and all the, hey, how you doing? And all that shit, I've been seen that. That's why I don't give a fuck about half these some bitches now. Energy. You get what you put out. And I put out a lot of good and y'all know that. So you gotta know it's coming back. Energy.
People don't understand energy. Like, I do not have to talk to you to understand how you feel. You know, you got somebody who just sitting over here like this. That's energy. It's the vibe
of it.
Yeah, that's the vibe. You ever walk into a room and you can feel the tension and you can't even cut it with a knife? That's energy. You can feel it. You can sense it. People feel like you slow, or I feel like people who don't understand energy, I understand where they come from. Like, they just do not know. Like, you just don't know. Like, if you walk in a room, I cannot fake kick it for the death of me. I just can't. It's going to show up all over my face. Energy. It's going to show up all over my face. You going to be able to feel it. I just cannot. What I got. Jumping into a killer's mindset.
Ooh.
I don't understand it. I swear I do not understand it. Like, a killer's mindset, I don't understand it. Like, when you kill somebody, and then you had a tragic stories. Like, these folks done killed their whole family. You done killed mom, dad, kid. Like, you just been killed anybody. How do you not, like, you have to have a real lack of self-control, self-discipline for you to just kill somebody for real. Like, how do you do that? And how did you not learn? How do you think you're going to get away? It's million, trillion, billions of people who done committed this homicide before you did it. You ain't learned from their story. You're going to get the same result. Ain't no way you're going to get away with it. If you get away with it today or tomorrow, they coming in the next 4-5 days or next week, next year, maybe. Like, but it's going to happen for you. Ain't no way you just going to kill somebody and just get away with it. It just not happen. It's not going to happen. It's not. Lower the death rate for me. You're going to get the same result. I don't folks in whatever your local jail. You're not even going to your local jail. You can ship down that road. You're going to take that long road. You're going to sit all them years in prison and regret. Don't do that. Don't do that. Control yourself. Discipline yourself. That ain't right. It's another way. Like I said, your destination is your destination, but you're going to get there regardless. But how you're going to get there is the thing. You going to get over it or you going to get through it. Like, you going to go through hell. Go through hell. I'm going to go through this glass, go through paper, go through ashes, go through all this. Just go through this. When I can just build something and get over it. Them just facts. That's me on jumping into a killer's mindset. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It be the premeditation part. Like, you thought this thing through for real, and nothing convinced you to stop, or that just ain't the right way to go. Like, nothing at all. Like, you gonna get the same result, I feel, as anybody else who commit the same exact crime. Like, you don't get away with it. You're gonna get punished. Ain't no way you just don't kill people and just like, oh, you got people who kill people for money. $10,000 they getting out the deal. You think you're gonna make it to spend that money? Like, it don't work like that. You're gonna be in jail somewhere. You just gonna be living in regret. You don't want to live your life in regret. You want to live your life doing what you want to do. It's another solution. And people that's getting on your nerves, you got to kill them. Let them people go. Cut ties. Cut ties with people. Distance yourself from people. Cut people off. This is just what you got to do sometimes. You don't kill them. It's another way. It ain't up for you to decide when somebody die or live. You just, all you can do is protect you and get away from them. That's me. I'm jumping to a killer mindset.
Okay. On me jumping into a killer's mindset. I watch Rambo, y'all done goddamn watch Godfather and all those things, so don't El Chapo them. So don't sit up here acting like you don't know, Belly, all of that shit. Yeah, we done watched all that. And at some point, you gotta understand how they think. Stop playing with me because I will fuck all this shit up. Like, I don't give a fuck if your great-great-grandmama was up in there. Some of us is killers in our mind because I am. I'm not going to sit up here and lie because I will do everything I said I would do. I just have self-control. God worked on me. My mama put me in church at an early age and that fucking helped me. Because I tell you what, I get it. I said what the fuck I said. Like, straight up. Like, if I didn't have no self-control, if I was just out here like most of y'all, if my cognitive thinking just wouldn't intact, I'd been sliced chop me up for motherfuckers. Probably. And I'm just gonna keep it real.
What I got.
Snitching.
Y'all be snitching on y'allself, so they don't be taking no snitch. You know you got the niggas on Facebook that's posted up with their guns, money, and weed. Like, nigga, I don't need to snitch on you. You done snitched on yourself. Police is just active on Facebook as you is. Like, that's where they get their information from, for real. And with the, you done committed this crime, and I just rode with you, perhaps, and I done got caught with the same thing. I'm finna tell you exactly what happened. I'm not about to care about your freedom more than I care about mine.
My take on snitching is short and sweet. I swear to God. Don't sit up here thinking I'm finna care more about you than I care about me. I don't give a fuck about being no empath. I don't care about none of that shit. You know what, sweetheart? I'm very empathetic. But one fucking thing about it, I'm not going on that journey in that prison bus for a crime that I did not do. No,
that just ain't what God got us.
That ain't what. And you know what? My cognitive thinking, I know how to take accountability for my actions. I ain't taking accountability for nobody else's bullshit. And that's my accountability. What I want to say about accountability is it's clear. Owning up to your own shit. That's what accountability is. Whatever it was that you did, good or bad, you can own up to it.
What I'm about to say is for the people who in denial. It ain't, you know, people who take accountability for themselves, I feel like they already know what's going on. So it ain't even no need to speak to them. It's the people who in denial. The people who throw the rocks and hide their hands. Them type of people. Like, you gotta take accountability for your own actions, and you cannot dictate what somebody else do behind what you do to them. Like, you don't cut somebody out and they been slap the shit at you and you like, oh, they shouldn't have slapped me. Everybody not a talker. Everybody not gonna argue back and forth with you. You gotta take accountability of what you did to get that person to that point. Everybody want to talk about the climax and, you know, the big thing that happened, but nobody's talking about what led up to that point. I feel like people who don't take accountability in what they do, they just do stuff to people, all kind of stuff, and want to play victim. Like, you don't do something to somebody and they do something back and now you the victim. When you started that confusion, you know, you just got to take accountability for your actions. If something tragic happened in result of what you did, take accountability for that. Oh, I did this. That's why it led to that. That didn't just happen just to be happening. You did that, and it led to that. Oh, my God, I already know what this is because I know what we didn't talk about. Kidnapping. Amber Alert.
Lord Jesus.
I don't understand it. Like, leave these 4 children alone. They bad as shit to begin with. Like, you got to feed them. Why is y'all taking folks' kids? Leave these folks' kids in that yard riding that bike. Don't leave. What possesses you to ride by and just decide you just want to scoop up somebody's child and hold them hostage against their will. What possesses you to go that far? Leave them folks' kids alone. They be hungry all the time. They come in your van, turn up shit that you had organized. Your equipment you got back here.
You're right. They just all discombobulated at this point.
They just chemicals you done set out to poison their ass. They all into it. Mixing up more damn chemicals.
About to be a Unabomber at this point.
A volcanic eruption. For real. Leave these folk children alone. I don't understand what you gonna do with somebody else's child. Just if you want kids, adopt kids. It ain't what you do, it's how you do everything. And it seems like your karma always hit you when you try to do good. You've been unkilled people, been on a killing spree 7 years. In these 7 years,
some of these bitches on forensic files. I swear to God, this motherfucker was 92 when they caught him. Shit happened in the 60s. I said, ooh. And we talking 60 years later. Jesus.
I can't make this stuff up for real. It's
it was episode 11.
But for real, you've been on a killing spree for about 7 years, and you done been successful the whole 7. But the minute you get to that 7 year and decide you want to change your life around and start doing new things, that's when that karma come back to bite you. Period. That's when you gonna sit and think. Because for you to change for real and get into that good karma, you gotta change for real as a person. Because all that bad stuff is still instilled in you. So you gotta release all that before you can. And that's just period. That's me on Kidnapping and Amber Alert.
Like, you want to get somebody else hollering ass kid. These bitches leaving kids in the house by themselves, they so sick of them. That's what's going on in the world. And you mean to tell me you out here prowling by a school, sweating profusely, trying to grab somebody's kicking, screaming kid?
For real.
The risk of being caught right then. First of all, you got to really want this. Because I'm serious. No, I am serious. Like, your mind so twisted. It would have scared me the part that they finna be screaming and kicking and shit. Because you can manipulate a kid, but a kid still gonna be a kid. You gotta understand that too. So while they in the kicking and screaming phase of you trying to get them in your car, you got a risk going to prison for that. The attempt, fucking kidnapping, damn near the same thing. You get the same ride to the prison. Like, the ride don't change. Because you got them in a car and you failed at some point to get them fully in the car. You know, that prison ride the fucking same. So, what? You got to get to the root of the problem. That's what people don't understand. Get to the root of the problem. I got to the root of the problem. I might have made outbursts in the past that I shouldn't have, but...
And we human, we gonna do that.
What lie did I tell? And that's my take on kidnapping. Leave folks where the fuck they at. People's, kids, all of that. Leave them where they at. Don't be kidnapping them. That's an extra motherfucking responsibility.